Players, please, if you'd like to take your positions within the goal mouths, thank you very much. Our friends from Maserati are ready. Azerbaijan, please, on the right. And Team St. Moritz, please, on the left. Players, please take your positions. Natural. So, once again, a very, very warm welcome, a good morning, the lovely people of St. Moritz. How are we this morning? Yeah, that's very convincing, very convincing. Gentlemen, please, if you'd like to line that up, Augustine, please take your positions. Monsieur Strom, if you'd like to take your position. And then we are going to get the show on the road. Day 2, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, of the 36th edition. Yes, the 36th edition of the Snow Polo World Cup. And as I mentioned earlier, this, of course, the first of our 2 matches, and these are the 2 winners from yesterday, which of course means that whoever wins this game now this afternoon will automatically qualify for tomorrow's big final. The match this afternoon, still all to play for. Anything can happen, as we know. So I can see the last few thousand guests just arriving. Kindly take your seats. We are just moments away from the presentation of the first game. Reto. Gentlemen, please line up, take your positions. Maseratis, please start your engines. Let's go.
Music, come on. Polo balls, guys, what? Sorry, Moritz. Die Anstehenden übergibst du mir, aber nichts von Birthday und so.
Nein, das war ja gestern.
Ja, der Founder und CEO.
All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, before we get the show on the road, let's give a big round of applause for the 2 teams here in the white shirts, the boys from the land of fire, Azerbaijan, and in the red shirts, Team St. Moritz. And before we start, I'd like to hand over the founder and the chief executive, Mr. Reto Gaudenzi.
Thank you very much. Welcome. Bienvenue, bienvenidos, bienvenue, St. Moritz in Switzerland and the Engadine Valley for the 36th edition of the Snow Polo World Cup in St. Moritz. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you. We are happy you're here with us, and for you, for us, and for everybody in Switzerland, we would like to play the Swiss national anthem. Please rise. Thank you very much. This is the beginning of a wonderful polo party. I'm handing you over to the voice of polo, Mr. Jan Erik Frank.
Thank you very much, teacher. Once again, good morning, the lovely people of St. Moritz. It looks like we have a full house here this afternoon. Now, then, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me introduce you to the teams and really put your hands together. Let's make some noise. Starting from left to right, in the white shirts, the boys from the land of fire, Azerbaijan. Please welcome the captain, Mr. Elchin Jamali. At number 2, playing off a 4-goal handicap, se ora tu patto Volanterio. At number 3, playing off a solid 6 goals, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Santiago Marambio. And at number 4, the one and only, give it up for Mr. Augustin Kronhaus. And now over to the Red Devils of Team St. Moritz, all the way from Russia, the captain. Please say good morning to Mr. Valery Minchenko. At number 2, from just across the border, Monsieur Robert Strong from France. Alongside him, one of the best players in the world and surrounding planets, Mad Max Charlton. And last but by no means least, a 4-time winner already, the one and only machine that is Nacho Gonzalez. And of course, your 2 umpires mounted on the field, Charles Seville and Marcelo Garahan, and up here, the Oberschiedsrichter, Mr. Oliver Illis. Thank you very much, and thank you very much to our friends from Maserati. Now then, yesterday, of course, we saw the first games played, and the team from the Land of Fire came out really on fire, taking on the defending champions, the Badrus Palace Hotel, and it was a tough game. And they won it 8-4, as did St. Moritz, taking on Maserati, winning convincingly by 6 to 2.5. So as we said, the outcome of this semi-final will determine who will be playing in tomorrow's final. Here we go then, they line up on the centre, ball's thrown into play, and this is going to be a hard game here. Both teams know what's at stake, and it's going to be the boys from the Land of Fire immediately with the Red Devils on them. And look at them, they're not wasting any time, putting the pressure on. And that just went wide. Whew. Well, it's hard to say whose money you should put your money on, because this really could go either way. Both of these teams very solid, very well mounted, a lot of experience. And that first attack there from Team St. Moritz, just evading the goal mouth there, going out to the left-hand side. And straight away you can see the pressure coming in from St. Moritz. They want to try and dampen the flames from the boys from the Land of Fire. That's a great pass up to the front door. The captain, Jamali, look at him go, look at him go!
He did the right thing, he just touched it a little bit. He touches his ball, he goes out.
And what a great start here for the captain, Elchin Jamali. The pass came and he made mincemeat out of that. Now just let me remind you that half a goal on the scoreboard is due to the handicap. Team Azerbaijan slightly weaker on paper, but that doesn't mean anything when they're out there playing. And again, they've won the throw-in, and they're going to keep the pressure on. Team St. Moritz are going to have to be highly concentrated again. Another chance here with a shot on goal, but it's shot down deep in their own half. And this is exactly how they started yesterday. They opened up very quickly. Now this is all down to horsepower. Look at them going back in defense. St. Moritz, remember, they can't cross the line. The A&O in polo, once you've hit that ball and that line is your automatic right away. You cannot cross that line. That could be a danger. And now then, Team St. Moritz, can they get through that very solid defensive wall of Azerbaijan? Well caught, young man. Well caught, or was it a lady? Please do not throw the ball back in. We have plenty of balls. But what a quick start to this game. Ball's back in play. Charlton, keep an eye on him here. Max Charlton, the man with the number 3. Ball again, just tripling over the sideboards. We're going to have another throw in. Well, both of these umpires have a lot to do. Good morning, Mr. President. Here we go, ball's back in play. Charlton tries to get a piece of it. Down alongside the arena walls. Picked up now by Pato Volontario. Can he find a gap? He's got a man on. Left behind, sent back, not really far enough. The danger isn't quite over. Oh, they've got to be careful here. Sam Moritz. The Azeris keeping the pressure on high from early on. They're going to have a really, really tough afternoon at the office here. That's a good shot into the open space, but look how they pair up. Always a man on the defending or the attacking player. That is what a good game of polo should look like. Well, the whistle, and I think that is one of the first whistles in this semi-final. I'll just have a little look over to the third man up there, Mr. Ellis. He's just waiting for any kind of a signal from his 2 colleagues there out on the field. One of the umpires, I think, is just going to change his pony, so we're going to have a little bit of music from DJ Mike. Three minutes, yes, we can do a half chucker, gentlemen. Thank you. We're going to have a half chucker, a little bit more music. We'll be back in a few moments. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen, quick pony change here. The players are back in the saddle again, and it's this young man, Mr. Gonzalez, appealing there to the umpires. Thought he had been fouled, but Max Charlton, he will find the open space. Is he going to get a chance for a little under the neck? No, he's going to try and tap it in. Still Charlton, here it comes, the shot! Oh yes! Oh yes! Serenita. So San Moritz get up on the score sheet, 1 to 1.5. Lovely little number there from Charlton. Just look at the expression on their faces. They are out there and they mean business. Ball's back in play. Little near side backhand from Marambio. Plays it to, well, to nobody except Gonzalez. Gonzalez, look at the control here. Pony and ball, Gonzalez! And that one disappeared somewhere in the grandstands. Ladies and gentlemen, please be so kind. Do not throw the ball back into the field. We have plenty of balls to play with. Ball's thrown back into play. Again, Marambio. And that is what they did so well yesterday, winning most of the throw-ins. Charlton leaning far out of the saddle there again. Charlton, Gonzalez tucks in behind. The Frenchman's at the front door. Let me in, he says. There's the pass. Watch that ball go through. And that's how quickly things can turn around. San Moritz all of a sudden putting a little dampener on 1 or 2 of those Azeri flames. Charlton again. Gonzalez wants to lend a helping hand. In comes the captain, Jamali from the Azeris. Gonzalez on the near side. The Frenchman at the front door trying to clear the way for Gonzalez. Can he center it to goal? I can't see the ball. I'm just going to make it up now. There's a ball somewhere on that field. Strom, Robert Strom, in my best French accent, puts it over the dernière line, the back line. There it is, a little round thing, that's the ball. And that, ladies and gentlemen, bell, I'm guessing there's the whistle, concludes the end of a thrilling first jock. San Moritz, put your hands together! Go. Welcome to San Moritz, Johnny Colcott.
Wait, come here.
Here we go then, the players coming back out after a quick pony change, and as we like to always mention, ladies and gentlemen, the engine room of every polo team. Of course, we have so many of them here this weekend. Can I ask you, lovely people of San Moritz, to please put your hands together, give a round of applause for the grooms turning out these wonderful ponies here for the 36th edition of the Snow Polo World Cup. San Moritz, thank you very much. So, play should resume and will resume where the last chukker ended. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 reds, and I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 whites. And I'm just waiting now for the umpires to, of course, start action again to get the second chukka underway. Now then, I know it's early, but let's ask you, and as you can see, we have a really, really full house here this afternoon. Anybody here supporting the boys from the land of fire? It's about 4 of you, okay. Anybody here supporting the team St. Moritz? It's about 6 of you. All right, very close to call. Here we go, the action continues. We're in chukka number 2, and it is St. Moritz who have possession. Looking for a pass to the front door. So close, but again, no cigar. Well, they really turned up the heat at the end of that first chukka. After the Azeris did exactly what they did yesterday, setting St. Moritz on fire. Play is called in their own half, deep in their own half. In comes the first challenge, Charlton. Charlton, he knows, of course, he can't cross that line. There's the pass, looking for Augustine Kornhaus. Haven't seen too much of him yet in this game. Nice little interception there from Oberstorm. And now Marambio takes the ball over the halfway line. Needs a bit of support. In comes Kornhaus with a cut shot. Takes a miss. Oh, they're lucky, very lucky there as Pato Voluntario will try and keep the pressure on. Gonzalez pushed deep into it. Up into his own corner. I think he got a little chip there. And a whistle will stop play. And I'm pretty sure this is going to go in favor of the Azeris. Oh, maybe not. I got it wrong. I'm only human. I'm only human. I'd like to also welcome my friends from the international polo community and the polo press, especially Polo Times and the Polo magazine. Thank you very much for being here. Did you say the check's in the post, Nick? Good. Here we go then. Play continues. Charlton, keep an eye on this young man. He is, for no reason, called Mad Max Charlton. Drills one down the field. He's going to have to be careful. Marambio can't afford to miss this. Well played, well played. Voluntario turns, a lot of space. He's got a man at the front door waiting. The captain, Jamali, saying, give me that ball. And that ball just trickles over the sidelines. Whew. So there'll be a throw-in from the centre. Well, the Azeris seem to have managed to get a grip on this very, very strong St. Moritz team. Gonzalez appealing again. Clear to see he had established himself firmly on that right of way, and that was taken away from him. So the umpires are now, as you can see, in deliberation what penalty to call. Will it be a 4, a spot, or maybe even more? We'll have to wait and see. Definitely it'll go in favour of the Reds. And I think had Nacho not been found, he probably would have been away and free out on his own there. Now then, where are they going to put the ball? Remember, we have 3 penalties in front of goal. The penalty 2 is 30 yards the distance, undefended. The penalty 4 is 40 yards, semi-defended. I'll explain what that means in a moment. I think we might actually have exactly that. Well, I think he took it a little bit too quick. I think he could have taken his time on that one, so he put that one wide. But basically, what is allowed to happen on a penalty 4? The goal is open from when the striking player may take that shot. Now, as he strikes the ball, a defender may ride between the goalposts to try and deflect. That didn't happen, and Charlton was very quick there to try and take that, wanting to get on with the action, of course. So the Azeris getting away with that one. Not conceding another goal, and here we go. Well, Elchin again, he would have been away and taken that ball all the way, but a whistle will have stopped play. Charlton and Gonzalez, they're just comparing notes on what happened, but definitely a whistle and a foul, and it looks like it's going to go in favour of Team St. Moritz. A hit from the spot, once again quickly taken there by Charlton. Charlton has a lot of space to have a little look up at the Azeris, marking very, very well, but look at the agility of this young man, Charlton. Charlton again, nothing stopping him. In comes a challenge from Marambio. Charlton! Really can't give that man any space. It is It is half chucker, gentlemen. Give a little round of applause, Sam Moritz. They're going to change ponies. We'll be back in a few moments.
Stallungen sehen gut aus da, ja? Absolut.
So here we go then. Half a chucker played. And remember, they are playing for the Maserati Cup. And of course, we will have the presentation for that trophy on the podium right after this game. Please do feel free to join us as we now go back to the action. 3 to 1.5. And it looks like one of the players has just dropped his mallet. Nice little gesture there from Robert Strom. Yeah, that is sportsmanship. Thank you very much, Monsieur Strom, to hand the ball back. I beg your pardon, the mallet back to Pato Volanterio. Where's he going now? Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. So, Mike, a little bit of Mike, a little bit of Jew. That's it. Okay, here we go then. New mallet, we can start playing. 3.5 minutes left to play in chucker number 2, which of course will then conclude the first half. The umpires there just making sure that a passage is created before that ball is released. Here it is, back in play. And it is again Charlton who sends it deep down into the half of the Azeris. Nice, powerful under the neck shot, but there's nobody home. Augustin Kronhaus, he will pick this one up. Good first touch as he takes it on the turn. Marambio tucks in behind. That's a great pass to the captain, Elchin Jamali. Jamali for the Azeris. Can he control it? And again, good defensive play. In comes Charlton, taking it out of the danger zone. The captain, Valery Minchenko, trying to get it out of his own half, but the Azeris keeping the pressure on. Here comes a powerful near side backhand, and again it's found Elchin Jamali. Gonzalez beats him to it, gets it out of the danger zone, and now Charlton. What's he got up his sleeve? Charlton will run this one himself. It looks like Charlton. Strom will come and pick up the ball on the halfway line. Nice little pirouette turn. Charlton, elegance in motion. And what a perfect pass. Looking for Charlton again. Volanterio can't afford a mistake here. It's sent back. The captain, Minchenko, tries to control it. It's up in the air. And in comes Charlton again. He seems to be all over the shop. Charlton. Cheeky, cheeky. We like cheeky. High-class polo, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, you are at the birthplace of snow polo. Sam Moritz, don't you fall asleep on me. Are you having a good time? Still not convinced.
This is not tennis, huh?
I was going to say, this is not tennis or chess. This is polo, a proper man's game. So, Gonzalez, he's going to leave this one for Charlton. Play is called. What's he going to do? Charlton playing cat and mouse, looking for the open space. Charlton! And the crowd go, ooh. Gone over the back line, so the Azeris, well, I think St. Moritz will have watched their opening game yesterday, and I think their strategy so far is paying dividends. They seem to have a very good formula on how to keep the Azeris at bay. I've only scored once so far. That was in the previous chukker. 3 in the meantime on the account of St. Moritz. Very much down to these two men, Charlton and Gonzalez. And again, St. Moritz, and this time beaten to it by Marambio. Charlton, a little backhand. Will he find a little gap? Gonzalez! Gonzalez! I can't believe it. I could have sworn that was going to go in. But you can see the pressure, the pressure. And they've started at this pace from the very first second the first ball was thrown in. Again, players called, the Azeris. Can they get out of their own half? There's the pass in the centre. Kronhaus sends his captain on his way. Jamali, good first touch. Elchin, Jamali, the captain. Jamali! Ooh! It's still in, it's still in. This time it's gone up. But you know what? Give that man a round of applause, Elchin Jamali. Unbelievable. Twice now we've seen what we thought was going to be a certain goal, and somehow the Polo god is teasing us here this afternoon. Charlton, the bell has gone. 30 seconds left to play. We're in the first half. This is the semi-final. Who's going to get into tomorrow's final? Charlton. Look how that pony opens up. Charlton on the half volley. Now, a real man would have caught that. That is the half-time chukker, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause. 3 goals to 1.5 for St. Moritz. We're going to leave you with DJ Mike.
That's good,
Können wir diesen Menschen, der enttäuscht ist, können wir den, haben Sie mich gebeten, grüßen um 1 Uhr. Das ist doch nicht da. Na logisch, ja.
Sagst du mal die Sponsoren alle, ja?
Right there, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to just take this half-time interval break to first of all thank all of our sponsors, but starting, of course, with the beautiful town of St. Moritz for allowing us to host this, the 36th edition. Thank you very much. All of our helpers, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a round of applause for all our volunteers and helpers who, of course, make this event happen. And then I'd like to thank all the official partner hotels, the Kulm, the Palace Hotel, the Liebe Franz vom Cristal. Thank you very much. And, of course, a big thank you also to all of our other partners, Perrier Jouet, NetGens, the world's leader in private aviation. We've already mentioned our friends from the press, Maserati, our official car partner this year. Thank you all so much for making this event happen. And let me just remind you, of course, between the first and second game, we will have on the snow or on the lake a tradition here, a century-old local winter tradition where a young man from the Engadine will try, or not try, he will pick up his future wife to be on a sled. That is what we call the Schlitera. That will be happening between the first and second game. So please stick around to watch this tradition here from the Engadine Valley. The players are coming back out on the field. We will get the second half with the penultimate third, and then, of course, the fourth chukker underway in just a few moments. So, if you've just joined us, we'd like to welcome you, of course, to this, the second day of the 36th edition of the Snow Polo World Cup, St. Moritz. And the team in red, Team St. Moritz, so far doing everything absolutely spot on right, getting a very early grip on this very powerful and strong team, the boys from the land of fire, Azerbaijan. And we still have 2 full chukkers to play, so this is far from over. Best of luck, gentlemen, as they line up in the center. Here we go. Of course. Here we go then. Ball straight into play. And it's picked up by Robestorm, but he's got a man on straight away. The number 2, Pato Volontario. He got a piece of him. Charlton is everywhere here in this game. Nice little backhander there from Volontario. Has he found a a teammate. No, it's going to be back to Charlton. Power play here from Team San Moritz. Charlton, look how he controls that pony. Gonzalez, and Gonzalez, I think this time could be the culprit. He crossed that line. I'm not 100% sure. Let's wait and see what the umpires decide. We, of course, have a man from Argentina, Marcelo Garahan, a man from England, Charles Seville out on the field. And as I suspected, it's going to go in favour of San Moritz, a penalty 2. So that is 30 yards, I think the first of its kind in this game. Now then, who is going to step up to the plate and take this? Plenty of talent. And I think it's going to be left to Mr. Charlton. Charlton, nicely done, elegance in motion. 4 goals to 1.5. Here we go, ball's back in play. Oh, a little bit of a deflection. Marambio, still in his own half. Takes a nice little drive up to the front now. Kornhaus, Augustin Kornhaus, he can do some damage here. Kornhaus! Saved by Gonzalez. Well, and now, look at that, a 2-man horse race. Charlton, no, beg your pardon, Robert Storm. And I think his pony had a bit of a trip, and that gave the man with the number 3, Santiago Marambio, the slight advantage. And that will be another little chance here and an attack opportunity for the boys from the Land of Fire, who now seem to have also turned and changed their strategy a little bit. Polanterio, he knows he's got a man. Oh, took a swing and a miss. And the Frenchman says, merci beaucoup. Check this out. Robert Storm, un fois, deux fois, the last little touch. Oh, on foot, but a round of applause where I come from. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure that I'm going to be able to hand over the microphone to another very talented young man from this particular valley. He's played here many times. It's great to see him back in San Moritz. And he'll be taking over from me in just a few moments, the one and only Tito Gaudenzi. We're going to do that in 1 or 2 moments. So good to see you, Tito. So we have half chukka. I'm going to hand over to Tito, who'll take you through the second half of this chukka.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to the third chukker. We have a score of 4 goals for San Moritz to 1.5 for Azerbaijan. We will be here. The winner here will have a secure spot in the finals tomorrow of this wonderful event here, the birthplace of snow polo. So it was a ball hit out by Robert Strom there on the right far end, and we'll have a hit in for Team Azerbaijan. Can they come back? They had a fantastic game yesterday, beating the current winner, Badruz Palace, in an 8-4 stunner. Play is called, and Santi Marambio taps the ball in. Looking there for his attacking players, takes his time, is Santi Marambio. Still, Santi has the space on the 30-yard line, up to the 60-yard line. Taking his time, now comes the big long shot there, looking for his number 2, Pato Bolanteri. Pato Bolanteri opens up the horse there, has his time, has space, has his number one in the front. Look at that, in the air, elegance in motion. Still Pato, can he go all the way? Taps, hits, and goal! What a goal, ladies and gentlemen, there by the number 2 for Azerbaijan, Pato Bolanteri. Pato, of course, also plays for Team Azerbaijan. They made it in the finals of the European Championship last year, and we'll see what they can do. Elchin, now look at this. Can they start the chucker strong? Nope, missed there, picked up there by Gonzalez. Gonzalez now takes his time, taps it in the air, has to get it out of danger. Followed there by Kronos, loses it dangerously right in front of goal. It's Pato again, and the ball is out. Hit in there for Team Sam Moritz. Nacho got lucky there. Could have had a different outcome right there. Play is called. Max Charlton there opening up the play now. Charlton with the big, long, lofted ball, looking there for Robert Strom on that gray horse. Still Robert Strom on the boards on halfway. Robert Strom in defense comes Kronhaus. Kronhaus steals the ball there to number 3 for Azerbaijan. What is he doing? He's not hitting the back. He's taking his time. He's tapping. He has Santi Marambia wide open, and what a pass it is. There goes, sorry, that is Kronhaus now. Kronhaus still has the line. Kronhaus now looking for his number 1. The ball deflecting a little bit there to the left. In come the 2 number 4s. Kronhaus leaves the ball. Don't know what he was trying to do there. Picked up there now from Gonzalez going in the other direction. Still Gonzalez has no one up front, is all alone with the long lofted ball, and in comes Kronhaus. Kronhaus, sorry, Santi. Looks, taps, takes his time. He has Pato there with the block on Gonzalez. Still takes his time now with a lofted ball to the boards. Deflects there and gets it right back. On the near side, still on the near side. Can he go? Nope, he picks up the ball. Still in the back comes Charlton. Charlton now with the back shot there for Valerie, the team captain of Sam Moritz. Valerie comes in, has to take it on the near side, doesn't get it. We have a foul, whistle. What will the umpires call? Let's see, it looks like it'll be a penalty in favor of Team Sam Moritz, if I'm not mistaken. Pato is gonna go change horses there. We have a half chucker, I believe. So the players have the opportunity to get on fresh horses and come right back. No, only Pato. Okay, Pato is back on the field, and we will have, it looked like a spot hit in favor for Sam Moritz. Yes, that is what it's going to be. So Sam Moritz still in the lead by 1.5 goals with 4 goals to 2.5. Who, ladies and gentlemen, wants to see Sam Moritz win and make it to the finals? And what about Azerbaijan land the fire? We need to work on that by tomorrow, please, okay? And how about everyone together for all the teams? Okay, work in progress. Okay, play is called. Nacho Gonzalez with a long lofted ball, deflects there off the pony. Picked up now there by Pato Volanteri. Tapping the ball, Pato, still Pato opens up the horse now. Deflects, gets in the air. Oh, misses the ball there just a little bit. Max Charlton now picking it up under the neck to the boards. Max Charlton having a fantastic game here, scoring some outstanding goals. Still Charlton. Charlton there on the boards by the 60-yard line. Charlton taps it in, taps it again. Can he go all the way? Will he wait? He has Nacho behind him. Loses the ball. In comes back shot by Elchin Jamali. But first one there is the number 4 for the Red Devils. It is Nacho. Nacho with a long lofted ball towards the goal. It is. What a goal, ladies and gentlemen! 5 goals to 2.5. One minute to go here in this third chucker. Everything's still possible with a full final fourth chucker to go. So we're waiting for the gap to be created. Ball back in play, picked up there now by the number 1, Elchin Jamali on the near side. Well done, Elchin. Can't get it there, but in comes Santi, and we have a foul, and I believe we can say that will be in favor of Azerbaijan in the attacking team, and a chance to make it 3.5 to 5, and only close the gap to 1.5 goals. Looks like it will be a 30-yard penalty. No, 40-yard penalty. Of course, 30 yards, ladies and gentlemen, is undefended. 40-yard penalty is a defended penalty. You can see that one of the players in red, probably Max Charlton, will try to come through the goal and defend the ball. So let's see what happens. In comes Santi Marambio. Can he score and close the gap? Santi Marambio. One hit, the ball goes, well, not where it intended to go. So we will have a hit in now, and that is the end of the chucker, ladies and gentlemen. A big applause, please, and I'll hand it over back to the voice of Polo, Jan Erik Frank.
Thank you very much. Let's hear it for Tito Gaudenzi.
We have to make sure it's not, the gap is not too big.
Okay then, here we go. It's all going to come down to this, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you, Tito, for helping me out just now. Great to see you back here in your hometown, the Engadine, the beautiful Engadine, and of course, St. Moritz. Play will resume where that previous chukker finished. So the boys from the Land of Fire have it all to do, and believe me, if any team can, they can. I'm sure the captain will have had some stern words with his teammates, but oops. No, it was a mobile phone. Yeah, are you all right, sir? You okay? No, not. Do you need a doctor? Do you need a phone doctor?
He can pick up a glass of champagne.
Yes, he can pick up a glass of champagne for that. I mean, a normal man would have caught that ball, but never mind. Right. All to play for, Max. Try not to take the other spectators out of the game. We need them. Okay, here we go then. Robert Strom, Jamali. And it's going to be left for Kornhaus. Augustin Kornhaus. He's got a man on. Kornhaus. Augustin Kornhaus. Well, I did say anything can happen, and there is still plenty of time to play in this fourth and final chukker. Has Team St. Moritz done enough? Bonantario tries to take the ball out in midair. Elchin Jamali, he's out in front, he's out on own. Jamali, he's got to just get past Gonzalez. Elchin Jamali! So, all that hard work from St. Moritz, and all of a sudden they spark up another flame. The boys from the land of fire. 4.5 to 5. We have a real semi-final on our hands, and again it is the boys from the land of fire. This time there's nobody home, as Charlton will play cat and mouse now. The first man he's got to get past is Pato Volanterio, Charlton. And I think Charlton, you can see he's got a mission. He's just running that ball. Look at that pony open up. Charlton, this is incredible. Max Charlton! Well, ladies and gentlemen, remember Max Charlton, 10 goals in the arena, 3:30, 3.5 minutes. And all of a sudden, this game is really coming alive. Ball's back in play. And as we keep saying, and it is so important to win that throw-in. Where's the ball? They're all looking for it. Robert is looking for it, and it's picked up by Volanterio. Volanterio, but he's got Gonzalez on him, sticking to him there. As you can see, shoulder to shoulder. There's the backhand. Charlton. Oh, yes. The Charlton show. The Max Charlton show. Again. Oh. Looks like he had a big hole in his mallet there. Robert Strom. Being told from Nacho to go up. In comes the next player, Santiago Marambio on the near side. Santiago needs to control it. Marambio. Oh, mais non. Well, there is a whistle, but I think that whistle is for half chucker. Ladies and gentlemen, please, we have two of the best teams out on the ice this afternoon. Give them a big, big round of applause. We'll be back in about 1 minute.
Next game is Serbia. Weather is good. It's good.
Okay, here we go, boys and girls. The four Reds, the four Red Devils. They know the job isn't quite done. And the boys from the land of fire, highly concentrated and of course highly motivated. And it's going to be a knock-in, a hit-in. It's going to be Mr. Gonzalez. Here we go then. The final phase of Chaka number 4, playing for the Maserati Cup. Remember, we will have the prize presentation on the podium. Let me just remind you, due to the fantastic weather and the great atmosphere, down to you, the lovely people of St. Moritz, our second match this afternoon will start at 2:30. So make sure you enjoy your lunch, but make sure even more that you're back in time for the second game this afternoon between Team Maserati and the defending champions, featuring, of course, the Queen of Snow Polo, Melissa Ganzi, and also in that team this year, making his debut, America's #1, I don't mean Donald, I mean Nick Roldan, He's going to be on the ice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here we go. Gonzalez has a look over his shoulder. Jamali, look at that man ride. Jamali keeping the pressure on. And Charlton. Charlton now knows that the clock is on his side. And I'm sure the captain, Valery Minchenko, will be delighted if his team can get this over the finishing line, but the danger is not over yet. Jamali, Elchin Jamali, the captain. He's done this before. Elchin Jamali. One and a half minutes, gentlemen. 1.5 minutes. Well done. Let's have a round of applause for the captain, Elchin Jamali. I think that was his each goal of the afternoon. You go, girl. You go, Sarah. Gonzalez. They all want Elchin. Gonzalez. Elchin. He's sticking to him there. Oh, no, he nearly got away with it. Kronhaus. Kronhaus. Gonzalez. Gonzalez, highly concentrated, taking the ball off. Augustin, brother of Langustin Kronhaus. The Reds know that the clock, the time is ticking away, but ladies and gentlemen, either way, what a display and what a great comeback here from the land of fire. The Azeris, elegance in motion, and I think being pushed back deep into their own half, there ain't much they can do now. Santiago Marambio, he knows he's got Gonzalez breathing down his neck, and not in a nice way. There's the pass. Hang on. Oh, it has a little deflection. Augustin Kronhaus, is he going to be the man of the match? Kronhaus. Augustin, he's got to get past Charlton. Kronhaus. Jamali. Charlton. Saying it's my line. Uh-oh. Oh. Unlucky. And there's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. Please, Sam Moritz. What a great display of Polo. Put your hands together for both teams here. The winners and the finalists in tomorrow's big final. Team San Moritz, congratulations to Valery Minchenko, Robestro, Max Charlton, and Nacho Gonzalez. But what a great display from Elchin Jamali, the captain, Pato Bollettieri, Augustin Kronhaus, and Santiago Marambio. Gentlemen, please, would you give us a ride by? Nacho, can you lead your team? San Moritz would like to show your appreciation. Here comes the captain, ladies and gentlemen. San Moritz, make some noise for Team San Moritz. Valery, Robestrom, Max Charlton, and Nacho Gonzalez. But they can raise their heads up high. Augustin Kronhaus, well done. Elchin Jamali, Santiago Marambio, and Pato Bollettieri. Join us, if you will, over at the podium for the presentation of the Maserati Cup. Thank you.